Some might suggest that this could be a very good move, in fact, for the former cable TV actress Meghan Markle. But will she do the honourable thing and finally save her husband, Prince Harry, the Duke of Sussex? As ever, let me explain. Morning, lovely to see you today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always nice to have your company here on a wet and windy London day. I told you summer wouldn't last long, didn't I? Spring or whatever. Yes, you see, that's why I like to get out and get those beautiful flowers for you while I can, because you never know when they're going to be washed away or burned away, do you? That's the terrible thing. Got to grasp every moment. But thank you for your lovely comments about them. It is truly appreciated. Back as ever, though, to your breaking roll story of the day. You know, you often wonder, don't you, with particularly sort of people, celebrities, just exactly how manipulative those stories are. We told you recently about the battle between Jane Wyman and Lana Turner all those years ago. Nothing's changed, let me tell you. Here's where it gets really interesting, because as we know, there's an ongoing visa battle between the Duke of Sussex, Prince Harry, and of course a particular network, shall we say, for want of a better word. Now, where it gets really complicated for me is simply this, or should I say more simplified than complicated. If he had done nothing wrong, it would be very easy to just simply put the documentation online. What truly has he got to hide? Or is he just a petulant child that will not be kowtowed down to, of course, media and public demands? But now it's really escalated, because the ambassador from the United States to the United Kingdom, well, she's basically said, well, you know, if President Biden was to remain in power, he certainly wouldn't be deported by them. That is, of course, this lady, Jane Hartley. Now, here's where it gets even more interesting, because, of course, what they would really like, particularly the current government, if you like, over in the United States, President Biden, is to have the backing, and believe you me, this is what they're looking for, of Meghan Markle. If she was to publicly come out and back their campaign, they believe that this would do a lot of good. Quite how they figure this, I've got no idea, but any publicity positive is better than none at all. Now, some might say this could actually save, of course, Prince Harry. Others might suggest she might be ready to be shot of him and maybe deported anyway. I'm jesting, of course. But either way, you see the manipulation of, even at the very highest levels, how things work. And what this lady has done by stating that, and this must have come from the very top for her to be allowed to say it literally in the media, is this, that, you know, you back us and we will look after you. However, as we now know, if Donald Trump were to get into power for a second time and become president of the United States once again, he would instantly review that particular background and take the appropriate steps. Now, can you understand exactly the dilemma Meghan is now in? And for once, it's something that she can't necessarily wriggle out of. Neil Sean in the very heart of London.